Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jatina and I'm the makeup enthusiast. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my September update on my hashtag Team Project Pan for 2021. I am filming this one quite late, so I have a little bit of extra progress on some of these products that I normally would. And however, the flip side of that is I thought that I would have some products finished, but I don't. I thought some products were like so close to being done that like having the extra week before I was able to film this update would allow me to get them finished. However, that wasn't the case. So there are some products in here that are like so close to being finished. I am rotating in a couple of new products this month, just trying to like get them in to allow me some more time to work on them before the end of the year. So if you want to know all about my progress on these products in September, then let's jump on into it. As per usual, we're going to follow the order on my spreadsheet, and the first thing on the list is foundations. So I'm currently working on the Bourjois CC cream. This one, I've had a couple of tubes of this previously. I think this might be maybe like my third tube of this one, and it lasts me surprisingly a long time. I am always quite deceived about how long I will get out of these tubes. Normally I'm like, oh, it'll only last me 1 month. But I normally end up, from memory, it taking me like 3 to 4 months to get through an entire tube. And that is definitely proving to be the case at the moment. I used 12.04 grams of this one over the past month. So I do think that I will have this one done by the next update. If not, I will be incredibly close to having it finished. I just feel like it could be any day now. But then on the flip side of that, every time I use it and I squeeze them out, there's just so much product there. So I will keep you updated. I most certainly will get it done before the end of the year. It's just a matter of when it's going to be finished. And I'm hoping that I can get the last foundation that's in my collection done and dusted before the end of the year as well. So I'm really hoping that in the next 2.5 months that I can have both of them done. I think it's going to be very close, but it's definitely achievable. Next is my concealer category, and I am currently working on my Ordinary High Coverage Concealer. Over the last month, I used 2.22 grams of this one, and it is getting so close to being finished. I am at the point where I have to fold it over at the cap and squeeze the sides in. But every time I do that, there's still product that comes out. So I'm getting close. As you can see there, it's looking very empty. I do think that it will probably last me another couple of weeks, maybe a week to a fortnight, but it's weighing in like the whole thing, including the rest that's in the tube, at 5.08 grams at the moment. So I do believe that there's not much product left in this, just based on the amount of weight that's left. Hopefully it is done very shortly, because I have been working on that one since April. So, you know, for like a $10 concealer, 100% you get your value for money out of it, because there's just so much product in the tube. Plus it's only like 10 Australian dollars. Next is my NARS Laguna bronzer. I used 0.34 of a gram of this one this past month, and I don't think I have really expanded the pan all that much, but I do think I have like flattened it down a little bit in parts. I'm definitely not going to get this one done by the end of the year. This might be one that I take into 2022, and maybe my goal in 2022 will be to have it completely used up. I'm not really sure. I'm a little bit over it. I kind of want to move on to another bronzer in my collection. So I'm not quite sure whether I will try and get it done, what I'm going to do. But the packaging is like, it's broken and cracked on the hinges here on both sides. It gets really sticky. Like it's looking a little bit worse for wear at the moment. So it is at that point where I'm like, just get it done and get it out of your collection, because it's falling to pieces. My Stila All Over Shimmer Duo I haven't been using. I just have had it sitting in my collection. I've been grabbing for this one instead. This is my Sleek Face Contour Kit. I am currently just working on the shimmer side of this one, so the highlight. I wear this like almost every day as my like work highlight, and this one's getting very annoying because I do feel like the dip on it, like you can see in the middle there, that bit there, that's where I've been focusing my brush. The dip on it, like it's not insignificant, and I am wearing it very regularly. However, I'm like, God damn it, where's the pan? I have used 0.29 grams of this one, which again, I feel like for a powder product, especially a highlighter, that's not an insignificant amount. But I just haven't found the pan yet, and it's so annoying. It's so annoying. I do think that I'll have this pan, like I'll hit pan on this one by the end of the year. I just wish that it would come sooner. Next is my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I have been using this one a little bit this past month, mainly because I am working on my CC cream, and I currently have like an illuminating primer in my Partners in Cream project pan. So I thought that to get use out of both of them, I would crack this one out a little bit to help my makeup last longer, but keep looking good and be able to use both products. So I've been using this one a little bit more. I've used 11.72 grams of this one, and it is starting to feel like it's getting towards the end of the product. This one will definitely be done by the end of the year. I would say it's probably maybe got like a quarter left in it. It's going to be done. It's probably not going to be next update, maybe the one after that. Okay, next we have a very, very exciting goal met. I finished up my Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil, and I actually finished this one today on my brows. So you'll remember last month that I did accidentally break off a chunk of this one. I was working on that chunk for quite a while until it got to the point where it just kept flying out, and I think I ended up dropping it on carpet or something like that, or I dropped it on my floor here and I just couldn't find where it went. So I proceeded to use the last little bit that was left in the pen after the broken bit. There wasn't much left, and this past week it's been quite hard to like apply it to my brows because it's been so close to the top of the pencil here, the plastic part. So it's kind of been scraping on my skin a little bit. Finally have this one finished. This one lasted me forever. It is like really good value, I think, in my opinion, because it does last a very long time. However, I personally don't totally love this like bigger tip that it has. It has one of those like bigger triangular shaped tips. I do prefer the like micro pencils. If I'm gonna have a brow product in a pen, I prefer the micro pencil because it specifically allows me to do more of those like hair-like strokes in my brows. But the caveat to that is you always burn through them super quickly because there's a lot less product in the pen. So because I finished that one, I'm gonna rotate this guy back in. I was panning this for like the entirety of last year, and I managed to, I believe I got through half of it. So I still have a buttload left in there. So I'm just gonna start working on it again and hope for the best. We'll see how we go. I'm not gonna get this one done by the end of the year, but I think this is, other than my M Cosmetics brow pencil, I think this is my only other brow product in my collection, and I would like to finish it up, get some use out of it, not waste my money. Okay, lip products. Lip products is where I feel like I have failed a little bit this month because I'm so close, yet so far. So we'll start off with my Hourglass Confession lipstick in I Cherish. This is the one that I am so close on. So I have, technically speaking, for a lot of people and how they pan, technically speaking, I have finished this one. However, I like to get the entirety of the product used, especially when it comes to these lipsticks because they are hella expensive. So when I mean that, I like to actually like dig the product out. So as you can see there, I have already started digging it out in the bottom here, but there is still like probably half of it left in there. So I'm gonna continue on with this one, roll it over to the next month and make sure I have it completely used up by the next month. That will obviously happen quite easily. But yeah, I just like to get my entire money's worth out of these Hourglass lipsticks because they are very pricey lipsticks. So I like to make sure that I'm getting my full dollar out of them. And because this one is nearly finished, I'm going to rotate another lipstick in this month just so I can get like a head start on it. And this is the same line of lipsticks. However, this is the color You Are My, and it's just another nudie color again. This is how much is in it. It is basically like a full bullet. Again, I do think that I'll have this one done by the end of the year. These have been taking me like a couple of months to get through. So I will continue to update you. I would really like to get another one done by the end of the year. However, I think I am being a little bit ambitious because I am currently working on a lot of lip products, like a couple of nude lipsticks and glosses and all of that. So I'm being ambitious, but I think that it is achievable. We'll see how we go. My lip gloss that I'm working on in this project is my Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie lip gloss in Crowd Pleaser. And you'll definitely be able to see this. I am down like just above halfway. So I'm making really good progress on this one. I have made really good progress on this one since the last update. I've just been really focusing on using this one and applying it, reapplying it whenever I can think of. It's not the best lip gloss, but it's also not the worst. So I just keep trying to remind myself to use it. If I keep with this progress, I can definitely have it done by the end of the year. Normally when I am using it very consistently, and I do really like these lip glosses because it shows you visual and trackable like progress. It's very satisfying to see the level drop down. So when I am using these consistently, they normally take me between 2 to 3 months to use up. My skincare section, and I've only been focusing on masks in the skincare collection this year. I'm currently working on the Nomino Radiant Hydration Night Mask. I used 11.56 grams of this one this past month. This is how we are sitting. I think that I'll be able to have this one done by the next update, especially if I use like that 10 grams again. I don't think there's 10 grams left in this tube. My ultimate goal in the skincare category in this project is to use up at least another mask before the end of the year. So this one plus one more. We'll see if we can get that done. I really hope that I can. If I finish this one like halfway through the month, I will like scour through my collection and make an early start on another mask. Nail care products. So I currently am working on a base coat, top coat, and nail polish color. My base coat, I used a pathetic amount of this base coat this past month. I only used 0.03 of a gram of this one. Pathetic, I know, like it's shameful. It's very shameful. And then my top coat, I only used double the amount of this one as I did my base coat. So I used 0.06 of a gram of this one this past month. And my nail polish color, I used 0.19 of a gram of this one. I am sitting, I think I want to say I'm about a third of the way through this one. The amount that I used of this one was contributed to me repainting my toenails. So if I didn't repaint my toenails, then it wouldn't have been used. The fragrance that I've been working on for like the last 6 months, I think, is my Mary Kay Chase a Rainbow fragrance mist. You can see all the progress that I made on this one, and it is finally completely used up. I think I used this one, or I finished it maybe like a week and a half ago. So since then I have been working on this one right here. This is the Valeur Absolute. Which one is this? This is the Sensualite perfume. So this is like a deluxe size bottle of this one. So I've used maybe like a third of it, almost half of it, between that. So I actually have this one. It came in a set of 3. So I am actually going to roll all 3 in just so I can make some progress like across all 3, and it gives me a little bit of variety with them. So this one is the one that I've been working on since I finished my Mary Kay one. So that's the Centralite one, which is currently weighing in at 64.61 grams. And then these 2 here, this one is the Joy Eclat, which is weighing in at 68.28 grams. And last but not least is the Harmony, which is 68.23 grams. So I do believe that I can get these ones all done before the end of the year. It's gonna be close, but I wanna work on all 3 at the same time because it gives me a little bit of variety. They're all like smaller sizes, and I think that I can make some good progress on all of them. If I don't get like one of them finished, then I'll just start it in the project next year. But I think that I can get definitely at least 1, if not 2 done. And then the third one would just start off 2022 with that one. And the last category is hair care products. So I am currently working on 4 hair care products. They are testing my patience, and it's taking me a long time to get progress on these, but I am still making progress on them. We'll start with my Lush No Drought Dry Shampoo. This one is taking me forever to work on. I used 2.3 grams of this one this past month, and there's still so much of this product left in here, but we are sitting at 72.48 grams. We might be able to get this one down to maybe around the 50, 60 grams before the end of the year. It's going to be a big effort to get it to that point, but I'm just glad that I am continuing to make progress on this one. I don't love it. I have been tempted so many times to just go out and buy like a Batiste or something like that, but I have stayed strong. I have stayed loyal to the Lush, and I'm determined to get it finished before I go and buy another dry shampoo. My Wave Spray, I used so much of this product this month. I am so proud of myself. Ordinarily, I use like between 9 to say 11 grams of this product. Sometimes it was up to 12. This past month, I used 15.95 grams of this. And you can see that level there was last month, and down the bottom is this month. I don't think I'm gonna have this one done by the end of the year. I really hope that it does get finished by the end of the year. It's going to be very, very close, but if I do continue to use 15 to 16 grams of this one for the next couple of months, I think most certainly I will have it finished. But if I continue, like if I drop down to some of those lower progress months that I've had in the past, it's not going to happen. So I just need to keep consistent progress. Next is my Living Proof Instant Defrizz Dry Conditioner Spray. I used 4.04 grams of this one this past month. I just feel like this one, it just keeps on going. I have no idea how much product is in here, weightage wise. It just keeps on going. It just keeps on going. I want to say that maybe once I get it down to around the 30 grams, I might be getting quite close to having it done, but who on earth knows how much product is in here, because even when I shake it, it still sounds like there's a lot of product in there. And my last product that I'm currently working on is my Davines Curl Building Serum. This one I know for certain is not going to be finished before the end of the year, but I am just trying to get it down to around like the 150 to 175 grams before the end of the year, just so it's a good starting point for 2022. This past month I used 13.82 grams of this one, currently sitting around 116 grams. So we have a bit of a ways to go. This this month was probably the lowest progress I've made on this one so far since having it in the project, which is disappointing, but I do know that there was probably maybe like 2 to 3 times when I did wash my hair that I didn't put this in my hair. So I need to get my shit back together and back on track and remember to use this one again. So those are all my products that I'm currently working on. I'm getting very close with a few products. I definitely will have my lipstick finished by the next update. I hope that I will have my concealer and my foundation finished by the next update, and the Urban Decay setting spray will be very close, as well as the face mask. I'm working on a lot and I'm rolling in a lot. I'm being very ambitious at this time of the year. Let me know down in the comments box how you are going on penning any of your products in your collection. While you're down there, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. You can subscribe to my channel to keep up to date on this project, and you can also join my membership for extra perks. That's it for this video, beautiful. I hope that you're having an absolutely fantastic day. I hope that you are staying safe and healthy and looking after yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, beautiful.